Good morning, dear students. I hope you are doing great. And today we are going to discuss about the very important science idea that is related to safety when heating in labs. Safety when heating in labs. Why safety is important during heating experiments, and we will also discuss about the saturated solutions, solubility, what is Bunsen burners, some hazards of Bunsen burner, and some ways how do we reduce the risk of using Bunsen burner in the experiments. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So dear students, today our main topic is safety when heating. Safety when heating. This content has been taken from page 61 till 62 from our textbook. Kindly check it out. So let's dive into the very main topic, that is saturated solution. What is saturated solution? So first of all, we must know about what is solution actually is. A solution is a mixture of two things, solute and solvent. Solute and solvent. When solute and solvent are combined together and mixed together or dissolved together, they make a solution. So what is a saturated solution? What is a saturated solution? So let's see. A saturated solution is when you keep adding solute doesn't matter, it might be sugar, it might be salt, or rather than that, you are adding solute into water. You know that the water is solvent. So a saturated solution is when you keep adding any solute, that might be sugar, salt, into our solvent, that is water. And then a point will come when no more solute will dissolve. Then a point come when no more solute will dissolve. That means the solution is now saturated. So, dear student, it's time to learn about what is saturated solution. So, before we start our topic, we must know that what a solution actually is. A solution is made up of two components, that is solute plus solvent. When solute and solvent are combined together, mixed together, or fused together, or dissolved in it completely, they make a solution. So, now it's time to discuss about the saturated solution, what the saturated solution actually is. A saturated solution is when you keep adding solute. Solute doesn't matter, you are using salt, you are using sugar, rather than any other solute you can use in this experiment. A saturated solution is when you keep adding solute into water. Water is solvent. Then a point will come. Then a point will come when no more solute will dissolve. Then the point will come when no more solute will dissolve in our solvent. Now we can say that our solution is now saturated. Our solution is now saturated. Saturated means full. Saturated means full. So in that point, in that time, the solution doesn't has any capacity to dissolve any more solutes in it. So we can say that it is a saturated solution now. The next heading is solubility. What is solubility? Solubility means how much solute can dissolve in 100 gram of solvent. How much solute can dissolve in 100 gram of solvent at a certain temperature. At a certain temperature, as we discussed in the previous lesson as well regarding to the solubility. So we know that the different substances have different solubilities level. Different substances has different solubilities level. For example, sugar dissolves more in hot water. Sugar dissolves more in hot water than in cold water. This shows that temperature affects solubility. Sugar dissolves more in hot water than in cold water. This shows that temperature affects solubility. Usually, solubility increases with the rise of temperature because they have the direct relation with each other. If the temperature will raise, the solubility will also raise. So we can say that they have the direct relation with each other or directly proportional to each other. So in this way, we can say that temperature affects on solubility. Different solvents dissolve different things. Keep remember, different solvents dissolve different things. Just for the sake of example or the better clarification and understanding, let's see salt that dissolve in water only. That dissolve in water only. If you try to dissolve salt in oil, you will see all in vain. It's not even possible. So, in this sense, we can say that different solvents dissolve different things. Dear students, now it's time to discuss about the Bunsen burner and its hazards. Now it's time to learn about the Bunsen burner and its hazards. What is Bunsen burner actually? Bunsen burner is an instrument that is used for the heating purposes in labs or laboratories. So let's see. A Bunsen burner is the main tool for heating in the lab. What is Bunsen burner? Bunsen burner is the main tool or the main source of heating that we use in our laboratories. Okay? Using a Bunsen burner can be dangerous. Using a Bunsen burner can be dangerous. So some of the hazards are. What are hazards? Hazards means some dangers. Hazards means perils. Hazard mean risk that are related to Bunsen burner. So using a Bunsen burner can be dangerous sometimes. So some of the dangerous hazards are, firstly, if you use the Bunsen burner incorrectly, you can burn yourself. You can burn yourself. Secondly, you can set fire to clothes and papers or any other material. Firstly, you can burn yourself. Secondly, you can set a fire to clothes or papers. Thirdly, hot liquids can spit out when heated. Hot liquids spit out. Spit means they can overflow sometimes when they are getting heat. And lastly, hot equipment. Equipment means instruments. Hot equipment can also cause burns. So these are the some dangers, these are some perils, these are some hazards of using Bunsen burner, right? Bunsen burner is looking something like this. It has a base, it has a base, it has a gas resource. It's simply like the stove that we are using in our home appliances as well. So Bunsen burner looks like this. It has a base, it has a gas resource, it has the adjustment tool here. By using this tool, you can increase the heat, you can reduce the flame. So it is the flame, it is the flame. So Bunsen burner is something look like this, okay? Pretty listeners, Bunsen burner is the main source of heating and most of the important science experiments we can't perform without using the Bunsen burner. So it is mandatory, it is necessary for these type of reactions, specifically in the heating reactions actually. So there are some ways, there are some safety rules. By following these safety rules, we can reduce the risk of burning. We can reduce the risk of burning. So, to reduce risk, we follow safety rules. Firstly, always tie back long hairs and loose clothing. If you have long hairs, just tie it back with the help of clip or catcher or something. If you have loose cloth, tie it back with the help of rope or sun switch. Okay? Secondly, always wear eye protection. Always wear eye protection. Third one, place the Bunsen burner on the heat proof mat. Place the Bunsen burner on the heat proof mat. The fourth one, light the burner with the air hole closed. That is the part. That is the part. It is also known as the air hole. It is also known as the air hole. So light the burner with the air hole closed. Second last, use medium blue flame for heating or dryness. Use medium blue flame. Use medium blue flame. Always use tongs for hot equipments. Always use tongs for hot equipments. What are tongs? Tongs are something like clamps, something like holdings, something like pliers. tongs are used to hold hot equipments, right? So always use tongs for the hot equipment. And when you are not using the Bunsen burner, just simply switch it off. When you are not using the Bunsen burner, just simply switch it off. So these are the some ways, these are the some safety rules. By following these rules, you can reduce the risk of burning. So keep remember these points always. That's all for today. If you have any question, any query regarding to this, feel free to connect us. Have a great day. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz. Meet you in the next video lesson.